Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog video. As many of you know, the YouTube partner requirements were changed last night. Got home from work and got an email stating this. I've been a YouTube partner, I believe, since 2014, maybe 2015, and I've made a little bit of money on YouTube, not a lot. I think in that 2 year period, I've gotten my AdSense has cashed out twice, so I've made a little over $200. And that's not a lot of money, but that extra cash every once in a while was nice. So, first $100 took about 2 years to get, making, like pennies on like game review videos, vlogs, Pokemon videos, and so on, wrestling videos, that kind of thing. Then, a little over a year ago, Star Wars Destiny came out, and I pretty much focused my channel on mostly making content for that game. And most of my subscribers have now come from that community, are fans of that game. They want to see the newest decks, the newest cards, and so on. They want to hear the latest Destiny news. So a lot of my viewers have come from that community because of that game. So last night I get this email from YouTube. A lot of people got the email, and I'm just going to read it off here. Everybody kind of knows what happens, but basically the email says Ice Swarm. Today we are announcing changes to the YouTube Partner Program. While our goal remains to keep the YouTube Partner Program open to as many channels as possible, recognize we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. What's changing? Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your channel, Ice Swarm, is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February 20th, 2018, unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days. Accordingly, this email serves as 30 days notice that your YouTube Partner Program services or terms are terminated. One of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. Creators who haven't yet reached this new threshold can continue to benefit from our Creator Academy and Help Center and all the resources on the Creator site to grow their channels. Once your channel reaches a new threshold, it will be reviewed to make sure it adheres to our policies and guidelines, and if so, monetization will be re-enabled. So basically, I got the email last night saying that unless I hit these thresholds by February 20th, I will no longer be able to make money off of these YouTube videos, little money as that was anyway. So I believe I've met the requirement for watch time. I think last year, January to December of 2017, I had about 7,000 hours of watch time. So I just need to hit this 1,000 subscriber cap. I believe I'm a little over 900 right now. Anyway, I can see where YouTube is coming from with this in light of some just really bad content coming out, where that was even probably almost like illegal. Advertisers, freaked out about this content, and it just feels that the smaller channels are the ones that are being punished for this bad content. So I have some pros and cons for this. So obviously on the good side, it makes that smaller channels that are making bad content, like copycat channels, people that uploaded copyrighted content, people that steal content from other channels and re-upload it as their own. Those kinds of channels are getting punished, but it also punishes the good channels that are smaller alongside those channels as well. So the bad stuff gets thrown out. But here's the bad thing. So the bad thing is this essentially feels to me like they are throwing out the baby with the bathwater. They're getting rid of the bad stuff. They're getting rid of, like I said, copycat channels, people that upload um, copyrighted content, or at least trying to get rid of this stuff. But also all the smaller YouTubers that are making, like I was going to say, good content. Like I would say my Star Wars Destiny content is good. Doesn't break any kind of guidelines. I believe it's informative as far as the game goes and things like that. There's also a lot of other small YouTubers that are making really good content across various like genres and fields that this new um, program will hurt because essentially it just feels like everybody is being grouped together and punished for the acts of a few big YouTubers who happen to have millions of subscribers and were maybe at one point on a preferred advertiser program. and so on. Another thing that I don't really care for is their blog post was actually kind of worded weirdly, I should say. Let me see if I can bring that up. So yeah, the creator blog. I'm not gonna read the entire blog post, but there's some stuff in here that's kind of contradictory and just is kind of weird. So let me see. Back in April, okay, they mentioned something about having the 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, but then also in the same post it says 1,000 or 4,000 hours of watch time or 1,000 subscribers. So is it both? Is it one or the other? And then in the sentence later they contradict it again. So let me bring this up here. Yeah, because it's worded extremely strangely. So okay, here it is. So on that date, February 20th, channels with fewer than 1,000 subs or 4,000 hours of watch time will no longer be able to earn money on YouTube. However, this very next sentence is when they reach 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours, they will automatically be reevaluated under these new terms and so on. So one sentence says it's 4,000 hours or 1,000 subs. The very next sentence is um, 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. So, like I said, which one is it? Is it option A or is it B? Was that just like a typo where they meant to say and wrote or? I'm not really sure, but so that's kind of weird. Um, I don't really feel like I'm in that much danger really. Like I said, I'm not making a ton of money. Like I said, it was like $200 over 3 years, which was it was fine. However, I'm like in the 900s right now for subscribers, so I may be able to get that up to 1,000. I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of smaller channels that are like just starting out that are like like from all fields, but there's some specific Star Wars Destiny channels that are very good that have that are not really close to 1,000 subscribers, and if they are in the partner program, they're going to basically lose their partnership. Another thing is that they are Google/YouTube is not grandfathering in any channels that are already in the partner program. So if you had joined the partner program prior to these new regulations or new rules, you are not going to be allowed to keep that partnership, since now you are probably going to fall into the category of not having enough view time or enough subscribers. So basically, they're saying get those numbers up and then reapply, essentially. So I really wish they would have taken a different approach to this. Maybe if they do something like a tiered partnership program, kind of like how Twitch has the affiliate level and then they have the partner level. Maybe do something similar to that, where we have a lower level of partnership that you can still earn money on, but it's not as much as you would maybe earn as a partner, or like a Twitch partner or something like that. Or instead of grouping every channel that has less than 4,000 hours or 1,000 subs into one group, maybe just have people go through. I know it's going to take a lot of man hours, and I know probably YouTube doesn't want to have to do that, but go through basically just get an overview of this channel. Be like, okay, here's a list of all these channels that are partnered that fall into this criteria of not having this much views or this many subs. Let's take a quick look at each of these channels. Say like, okay, that's a video game channel, and like look, the content looks fine. Or this is a channel where somebody is obviously just re-uploading content from someone else. Okay, take away their partnership, or give them a warning or something like that. Like for example, I am in the partner program, but I also am in good standing with copyright. Good standing. I haven't had any like community guideline violations or any of the other strikes or anything like that. A few years ago, I had some copyright issues with Rocket League music, which I was able to get sorted out because I was able to prove that the developers had said, okay, you can stream our game, make videos of our game, monetize said videos, and so on. And the copyright owner of the music had filed a claim against that, and I was able to get that reversed by basically saying, okay, here's where the developer said I could do this. So my channel is in good standing as far as I haven't had any rules violations or strikes. So maybe go through the channel, have YouTube employees go through the channels, look at which ones are making good content, or just like let's look at what kind of content this creator has. Okay, it's a video game channel. This creator is doing music tutorials that are basically showing you how to play chords on a guitar or something like that. Okay, that's fine for monetization, or that is fine for partnership. This channel is doing video game stuff where they're basically doing walkthroughs of a game. Okay, that's fine for partnership as well. And then they come down and be, okay, this channel is re-uploading other people's content. Flag that account, and we'll like review it or like take away their partnership status. And then they like, okay, this channel is uploading offensive material. Check that, and we'll basically take away that partnership. It feels kind of unfair to have everybody grouped up, and then basically all the small channels are basically being punished for the actions of a few larger channels. So I don't know if YouTube and Google are going to reconsider this. I sincerely hope they do, and maybe find a more eloquent solution on how to solve this issue. But in the meantime, if you know smaller channels that are creating good content and are not getting necessarily the traction that they deserve, go to those channels, watch a few of their videos, subscribe, and so on. So have we us as small channels kind of need to help each other out, prop each other up, and make it so that our videos are going to be seen, get more views, get more subscribers, and so on. So, if you know smaller channels or if you know people that create content, like as a hobby, I still do this pretty much as a hobby. It's not I wouldn't consider this a job, even though I have earned a little bit of money on it. It's still mostly a hobby for me, and I just do the content that I like, such as Star Wars Destiny, probably one of my favorite games right now. But again, help out those smaller channels. Help if you have friends that are um, creating content, go throw them a sub, go watch a couple of their other videos, and help them out. That's going to do it for this video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.